The ultimate guide to nuts for seniors. Which to choose and which to avoid. You might be shocked to learn that consuming the wrong types of nuts regularly can increase your cardiovascular disease risk by up to 48%, especially for older adults. This startling statistic has solid scientific backing from research published in the Journal of the American College of Cardiology following years of comprehensive study. The alarming reality is that some commonly stored nuts in household pantries can silently elevate blood pressure, trigger inflammation, obstruct arteries, and even accelerate mental decline. Many seniors consume these nuts believing they're making healthy choices. One particular nut, which we'll identify later, contains high levels of a toxic compound that can damage your liver, kidneys, and brain function when eaten consistently. This nut likely sits in your snack collection right now, the same one promoted by low-carb diet enthusiasts as beneficial, yet it may be causing irreversible harm to mature bodies. Don't worry though, we have the complete solution for you. This comprehensive guide covers everything about nut consumption, including the safest options, the best choices for heart health, the most brain-beneficial varieties, and those you should completely eliminate from your diet. Make sure to read through to the conclusion, as there's a shocking revelation about the most dangerous nut that few people acknowledge, and it could be silently damaging your health. Please like this content and subscribe for similar material. Also, let us know your location in the comments. Now let's explore the 4 nut varieties that seniors should be eating regularly. Number 4. The bone-fortifying champion. Almond. Almonds stand as one of the premier foods for aging bodies, thanks to their exceptional calcium and vitamin E levels that work together to maintain bone strength. As we age, fractures become increasingly dangerous complications since our bones naturally become more fragile and porous. Bone density loss accelerates after 65, but consuming just a quarter cup of almonds daily helps slow this process by delivering approximately 97 milligrams of calcium. Beyond their calcium richness, almonds provide magnesium, a mineral frequently deficient in older adults. This is what makes almonds truly special. Magnesium acts as a delivery system, preventing calcium from harming your arteries while ensuring it reaches your bones where it's needed. The beneficial monounsaturated fats in almonds also support cardiovascular health by reducing harmful LDL cholesterol levels, which becomes increasingly important as heart disease risk rises with age. I recommend seniors consume 15 to 20 almonds daily, preferably raw or dry roasted without added salt. Almonds serve as an excellent remedy for constipation due to their high fiber content of approximately 3.5 grams per serving, addressing a problem affecting roughly 40% of elderly individuals. Most importantly, research conducted at Tufts University demonstrates that almonds can help prevent the oxidative damage that many fear will affect their brain cells as they age. Choose almonds with their skins intact, as the skin contains flavonoids that, combined with vitamin E, double the almond's antioxidant power. Caution: almonds can pose a choking risk for elderly individuals with swallowing difficulties, so ensure thorough chewing before consuming. Number 3. The brain-boosting wonder. Walnuts. Walnuts distinguish themselves as premier brain food for seniors, partly due to their remarkable resemblance to the organ they help nourish. These exceptional nuts provide the highest concentration of plant-based omega-3 fatty acid alpha-linolenic acid among all popular nuts. This is particularly important for aging brains, since omega-3s support neurotransmission and maintain brain cell membrane integrity. Seniors consuming just 1.5 ounces of walnuts daily for 8 weeks showed remarkable improvements in cognitive processing speed and mental flexibility. Recent research in the Journal of Nutrition reveals that walnuts' unique polyphenolic compounds may slow neurodegenerative diseases like Alzheimer's and dementia by crossing the blood-brain barrier and directly fighting inflammation in neural tissue. What's lesser known is that walnuts naturally contain melatonin, and since melatonin production typically decreases with age, this can contribute to sleep difficulties in many seniors. Some individuals find that consuming a handful of walnuts before bedtime improves their sleep quality. Walnuts also provide tremendous cardiovascular benefits through their combination of arginine, an amino acid supporting blood vessel function, and polyphenols that reduce oxidative stress. In fact, walnuts can enhance blood pressure medication effectiveness by helping seniors maintain arterial flexibility. For maximum benefits, store walnuts refrigerated to prevent their delicate oils from turning rancid. Aim to consume 7 to 9 walnut halves daily. As a bonus, cracking them yourself whenever possible helps maintain fine motor skills. Don't be deterred by walnuts' naturally protective bitter taste. This slight bitterness actually indicates their potent antioxidant content. Number 2. The blood pressure controller. Pistachios. Pistachios may be the most undervalued nut for senior health benefits, particularly for blood pressure management. Pistachios are unique with their low sodium and high potassium content of around 285 milligrams per serving, creating an ideal mineral balance. This balance is especially crucial for elderly individuals, as it helps prevent salt retention by aging kidneys, potentially lowering systolic blood pressure by 3 to 5 points, similar to some prescription medications but without adverse effects. Additionally, pistachios deserve recognition for their lutein and zeaxanthin content, carotenoids that protect against age-related macular degeneration, the leading cause of vision loss in people over 60. The pleasant crunch of pistachios allows seniors to enjoy them without the dental and gum damage risk posed by harder nuts. Their distinctive green and purple colors aren't just visually appealing, they indicate antioxidant presence that helps neutralize free radicals, accelerating aging throughout the body. Pistachios offer practical benefits for elderly individuals through their shells, which prevent overconsumption and provide a mindful eating experience that can be both calming and cognitively stimulating. The shelling process naturally slows consumption. According to the International Journal of Obesity, the visible empty shells help seniors better monitor their intake by providing visual consumption cues. If arthritis affects your hands, you can still enjoy shelling benefits by seeking pre-cracked pistachios. Target approximately 49 pistachios daily, or roughly 1 ounce of unsalted or lightly salted varieties. For the 25% of Americans over 65 who are diabetic or pre-diabetic, the 3 grams of fiber per ounce in pistachios is extremely beneficial for blood sugar regulation. Number 1. The Thyroid Support Superstar, Brazil Nuts. Brazil nuts earn our top ranking because they address thyroid function, a crucial but often overlooked aspect of healthy aging. These remarkable nuts are nature's richest selenium source, providing 96 micrograms or 130,000% of daily requirements in just one nut. This is critically important since thyroid disorders affect up to 20% of people over 65, with many cases going undiagnosed because symptoms are often attributed to normal aging. The selenium abundance in Brazil nuts is essential for thyroid hormone activation, supporting energy production, metabolism, and mood regulation. Beyond thyroid support, the specific fatty acids in Brazil nuts help preserve myelin, the protective coating around nerve cells that typically deteriorates with age. This myelin maintenance may help seniors maintain their reflexes, reaction times, and cognitive processing speed. The selenium in Brazil nuts is particularly interesting because it's organically bound, making it more bioavailable and usable by your body compared to synthetic selenium supplements. Brazil nuts are so potent that only a small amount provides significant benefits, and their rich, creamy texture makes even a small serving satisfying. In fact, I recommend seniors limit consumption to just 1 or 2 Brazil nuts daily due to potential adverse effects from excessive selenium. When purchasing Brazil nuts, try to find ones still in their shells, as this natural packaging preserves nutrients longer. Store them refrigerated to prevent spoilage due to their high fat content. Brazil nuts offer an additional advantage for seniors experiencing constipation through their combination of fiber and natural oils that support digestive regularity. Their naturally sweet and buttery flavor provides a satisfying alternative to less nutritious snacks that many elderly individuals turn to for comfort. Most remarkably, emerging evidence suggests certain antioxidants in Brazil nuts may slow the natural shortening of telomeres, the chromosome caps that typically shrink with age and influence cellular aging. These nuts are ideal if you're 65 or older. Nuts to avoid or consume cautiously. Now we'll discuss nuts that some seniors may want to avoid or eat with extreme caution. Number 4. Inflammatory risk. Peanuts. Despite their popularity, peanuts present multiple dangers for many elderly individuals. First, understand that peanuts aren't actually nuts, they're legumes grown underground. This makes them susceptible to mold and aflatoxins, naturally occurring mycotoxins that can damage the liver and increase cancer risk with regular consumption. As we age, our body's detoxification systems naturally become less efficient, magnifying this risk. Even more concerning for elderly individuals is that peanuts contain proteins that can trigger inflammatory responses in many people, even without true allergies. This low-grade inflammation can worsen joint pain, cardiovascular stress, and cognitive decline, all areas where aging individuals are already at higher risk. Peanuts' high omega-6 concentration contributes to the problem that most Americans already consume excessive omega-6 fatty acids relative to anti-inflammatory omega-3s. Many physicians fail to warn elderly patients about the potentially dangerous interaction between peanuts and blood thinners like warfarin, due to peanuts' vitamin K content. Commercial peanut butters worsen these issues for aging cardiovascular systems with added hydrogenated oils, excess sodium, and sugars. The 63% of American seniors with hypertension already face enough challenges. Even natural peanut butter without added salt can elevate blood pressure. Another concern is that improperly stored peanuts become rancid and produce harmful free radicals.
The common commercial practice of dry roasting peanuts also creates acrylamide, a compound with potential cognitive impairing effects, particularly concerning for those already worried about memory loss. Even if you've consumed peanuts regularly without noticeable adverse effects, switching to one of our recommended nuts even 3 days weekly can provide better nutrition while reducing exposure to these harmful compounds. Number 3. Cashews, the hidden sugar spike. Cashews pose a special risk to elderly individuals due to their very high carbohydrate content and glycemic impact, creating a less obvious sugar increase. Cashews contain significantly more carbohydrates, approximately 9 grams per ounce, with less fiber and protective compounds compared to true tree nuts. This creates a blood sugar response that can be harmful for the 25% of people over 65 with diabetes and another 48% with pre-diabetes. This is particularly concerning because cashews have a healthy reputation, leading many elderly people to consume them excessively without considering their blood sugar impact. Cashew's smooth curved shape creates a choking hazard that shouldn't be overlooked, especially for individuals with swallowing difficulties. They're also among the most commonly aspirated nuts among seniors. Nutritionally, cashews are problematic due to their high oxalate content, compounds that can bind with calcium in the digestive tract and reduce calcium absorption, a significant concern for elderly individuals already at osteoporosis risk. These same oxalates dramatically increase kidney stone risk for those already susceptible, and this danger increases significantly after age 60. There's another hidden problem with cashew processing. The extensive processing required to remove urushiol, a toxic compound also found in poison ivy, strips away much of their nutritional value. Many commercial varieties are oil roasted and heavily salted, adding harmful fats and sodium that can worsen blood pressure and heart strain. Cashews contain enzyme inhibitors that can impair protein digestion, especially problematic for seniors who often already struggle with digestion and protein absorption. Many people are unaware of this issue. The creamy texture of cashews makes them easy to overeat, potentially contributing to weight gain during a life stage when maintaining healthy weight becomes increasingly challenging. Consider substituting walnuts or almonds for regular cashew consumption for a healthier snack that poses fewer risks to aging bodies while providing superior nutritional benefits.
Number 2. Macadamia nuts, the calorie bomb. Despite their delicious taste, macadamia nuts pose significant health risks for elderly individuals due to their extremely high calorie density. They're the most calorically dense nut available at about 200 calories per ounce. This puts additional strain on weight management for elderly individuals, as metabolic rates naturally decline with age. Their extraordinarily high fat content, about 22 grams per ounce, compounds the already reduced efficiency of aging gallbladders. Macadamias can trigger painful episodes in the 5% of seniors with asymptomatic gallstones that might otherwise remain unproblematic. Beyond their calorie load, macadamia nuts contain among the highest saturated fat levels at about 3 grams per ounce, which can raise LDL cholesterol levels, already a concern for many elderly individuals. Their density and hardness pose a serious threat to senior oral health, particularly those with crowns, bridges, or weakened teeth. This is especially problematic for those over 65 when enamel weakens due to wear and reduced calcium absorption. Practically, macadamia nuts are among the most expensive nuts, potentially leading budget-conscious seniors to choose cheaper varieties more likely to be rancid or improperly stored, exposing them to more harmful oxidized fats. Commercial macadamia nuts, already nutritionally compromised, add more sodium and damaged fats through oil roasting and excessive salting. Their rich buttery flavor can lead to overconsumption, particularly for elderly individuals who may have diminished taste sensitivity and prefer stronger flavors. It's concerning that many elderly people eat macadamia nuts thinking they're benefiting their hearts, but research demonstrating nuts' heart health benefits has largely overlooked or minimized the role of high-fat nuts like macadamias. If you've been regularly enjoying macadamia nuts, consider switching to pistachios, which offer a significantly better nutritional profile specifically suited to aging bodies. Number 1. Pine nuts, the medication interferer. Pine nuts are among the most problematic nuts for elderly individuals for several reasons that are particularly severe for this demographic, making them a known medication disruptor. Most concerning is that they contain compounds that interact with over 60% of medications prescribed to seniors, potentially reducing drug effectiveness or introducing dangerous side effects. This is especially true with statins, certain antidepressants, and blood pressure medications commonly prescribed to people over 65. Most doctors and pharmacists never inform patients about food-drug interaction risks, which is a major oversight. Most worrying is pine nut syndrome, which causes pine nuts to create a bitter metallic taste lasting weeks after consumption. While this might seem minor, it can have devastating effects on older adults due to the connection between taste changes and reduced appetite and nutritional status. Research shows that up to 42% of affected individuals experience significant weight loss. The syndrome appears more common in elderly individuals, possibly due to age-related changes in taste receptors and detoxification pathways. Pine nuts contain high levels of polyunsaturated fats that can quickly become rancid, creating harmful free radicals that accelerate cellular aging, particularly concerning for seniors already dealing with increased oxidative stress. Their small size and smooth texture make them easy to aspirate, posing a choking risk for elderly individuals with swallowing difficulties or reduced coordination. Additionally, pine nuts are among the most expensive nuts per ounce, often leading seniors on fixed incomes to purchase lower-quality varieties that may be rancid or contaminated. The processing methods used for many commercial pine nuts can introduce additional toxins and reduce their already minimal nutritional benefits. For elderly individuals taking multiple medications, which describes most people over 65, the interaction risks simply aren't worth the minimal nutritional benefits pine nuts provide. There are far better, safer alternatives that won't interfere with your medications or potentially trigger weeks of taste disturbances that could impact your overall nutrition and quality of life. Take action for your health today. Now that you have this comprehensive guide to nuts for seniors, it's time to make informed choices about your health. Which nuts from our recommended list will you be adding to your daily routine? Have you been consuming any of the problematic nuts we discussed? Share your experiences and questions in the comments below. We read every single one and love hearing from our community of health-conscious seniors. If this guide helped you understand which nuts to choose and which to avoid, please give this video a thumbs up and share it with friends and family members who could benefit from this important information. Your engagement helps us reach more people who need this vital health guidance. Don't forget to subscribe to our channel and hit the notification bell so you never miss our latest content on healthy aging, nutrition tips, and evidence-based health advice specifically designed for seniors. We're constantly researching and sharing the most up-to-date information to help you live your healthiest, most vibrant life. What other health topics would you like us to cover? Let us know in the comments and we might feature your suggestion in our next video. Remember, taking small steps toward better nutrition today can make a tremendous difference in your health and quality of life tomorrow. Stay healthy, stay informed, and we'll see you in the next video.